everybody, this is Lord Phantom here, and we're gonna reread the two creepypastas, Powerpuff Girl creepypastas that I made back in 2016. So yeah, we have a lot of text to go through for Buttercup's Betrayal and Blossom's Recovery. So yeah. Does anybody remember the Powerpuff Girls from 1998 to 2004? It was a show about three little girls named Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup who dedicate their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil. This series was created by Craig McCracken, the same person who created Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. I was introduced to the series back in elementary school, but at first I thought it was okay, but thanks to a relative of mine, I realized how the show was good in its prime, not counting the later seasons. I watched more episodes of the show, becoming instantly hooked until 2 months ago. One Friday afternoon when I was walking home from school, I met a mysterious figure that looked like me in a villain costume. The mysterious figure said, "Hello, young man. Do you like cartoons?" I said, "Yes, I do." The mysterious figure said, "Here you go," and handed me a VHS tape. Before I can respond, the figure quickly ran like the Roadrunner to the nearby Pizza Hut. I love pizza. Anyway, I went home and put my stuff down near the coat hanger. I examined the tape to make sure there was no abnormalities, but decided the tape had tape on it with the initials PPGBB. I was so excited to see this new episode, so I set up my VHS player, turned it on, and put the tape in. Boy, was that the stupidest mistake I ever did in my life. As soon as I put that tape in, the regular intro played, but there was no narrator. I thought this might be a special episode, like the series finale, The Powerpuff Girls Rule. When the intro was over, the title card for the episode appeared and an evil, deep voice said, "Buttercup's Betrayal." The opening credits said written and directed by Lord Josh. I thought to myself, who is Lord Josh? Then my thought was interrupted when the episode started with the narrator saying, "The city of Townsville is under attack by Mojo, Buttercup, and an unknown figure." The unknown figure came up to the screen by using rocket boots and said, "Fuck you, Mr. Narrator," and threw the narrator to his death. But Blossom saved him and put him back into his recording studio, which was in a skyscraper. Buttercup punched Blossom in the chest and said, "How does it feel to be a hero?" Blossom said, "Buttercup, why would you do this?" Then the episode went into a flashback before the attack, and the title card said 2 days earlier. I said, "What the hell? This isn't the Powerpuff Girls I know and love." Next, I saw Professor Utonium working on the same rocket boots, and when he completed them, the Powerpuff Girls came downstairs and saying, "Professor, what are you working on?" Professor Utonium said, "Hi girls, these are the new Utonium rocket boots." The Powerpuff Girls said, "Can we try them?" Professor Utonium said, "No, they are dangerous unless a person knows how to operate them with the manual." Then a portal that looks like it came out of Kingdom Hearts appeared. Professor Utonium said, "No, he found us!" Then the Powerpuff Girls said, "Who are you talking about?" Professor Utonium sighed and said, "The creator of Chemical X and your grandfather, or Josh." Bubbles and Blossom gasped, and then it went to commercial break. All the commercials were for the Powerpuff Girls movie, which gave me time to realize who the writer actually was. He's the main character of a fan fiction I wrote. Then I was interrupted because the show resumed from where it left off. Bubbles and Blossom gasped again, and Buttercup had a manic smile, and laughed like a crazy person. She said, "My master's finally here." Then Lord Josh walked out of the portal. He spoke in a deep speech-impaired voice, saying, "Buttercup, do you remember our plan?" She said, "Yes, my lord." Buttercup grabbed the rocket boots, turned them on, and then burnt Utonium's right arm so much it was a first-degree burn. I felt very sorry for Utonium being betrayed by the tomboyish daughter, so I tried to stop the VHS player, but the tape was stuck. So I resumed the tape from the point Utonium's right arm was burnt by the rocket boots. Professor Utonium says, "Buttercup, stop this right now or you're grounded forever." Professor Utonium said, "Never mind." Buttercup and Lord Josh flew out to Mojo Jojo's lair as quickly as possible. Josh and Buttercup knocked the door quickly. Mojo Jojo said, "Oh, you're back," and let them in quick. Then the flashback ended with Blossom saying the same thing from the beginning of the episode. Buttercup responds and says, "You are always bossy. Told me to say civilians. So I decided to team up with our grandfather to finally put you out of commission for good. Behold!" Buttercup then finally stabbed Blossom 9 times with a spear she stole from a fishing store. Lord Josh then said, "Good job, Buttercup. Now do the same thing to Bubbles." Bubbles screamed and punched Lord Josh until he said, "You have done nothing to harm me except punch. Is that really what you can do to the master of all villains? Buttercup, let's leave. These people have someone more." Buttercup said, "Okay," and Utonium and yeah, let's skip that. Lord Phantom said, "I think you should attend to your dying daughter first." Mojo and Buttercup teleported back along with Lord Josh, possibly to Mojo's lair. I never found out because the episode ended just right there on a cliffhanger. I was pissed off and decided to Craig McCracken to see if he heard of Buttercup's betrayal. I sent him the following message: "Dear Mr. McCracken, I received an episode called Buttercup's Betrayal from a person that looks like me and watched it from beginning to end. I have so many questions. Thank you. Josh." Yes, that's my real name. And yes, I ripped off the fucking grieving. I will never forgive myself for that. He responded the following week with this message: "Hi Josh, I remember that Hi Josh, I remember that figure pretty well. I think he might be your future self, so I'll punch him in the face for you. Oh yes, Buttercup's betrayal, more like Star Wars Powerpuff Girl version. The plot is what you've seen on your TV screen. There was gonna be a free episode arc, but Mr. Gunn immediately escaped police custody and took the only copy with him, so destroy it for once and for all. Sincerely, Craig McCracken." Thanks to the tape, my life is still up shit creek, so I finally destroyed that damn tape, and that figure hasn't come back since. Also, the problems went away. The end. Yeah, this was a fucking shitty creepypasta. Yeah, it was a shitty creepypasta that I made. very bad creepypasta that I made back in 2016. I don't know what I was thinking when writing that creepypasta, and I'm gonna give Buttercup's Betrayal an honest score of 2 out of 10. It has swearing in it. It would not have swearing in the actual show, and there was too much swearing and gore and blood. So yeah, I'm sorry you had to witness this shit fest. That's why we did it. We did Buttercup's Betrayal and the upcoming story, Blossom's Recovery. This one was, I did this in one day, I think. One fucking day, which I should have never done in one day. I should have done it in a week or something, or maybe a month perhaps. So yeah, you're gonna have gameplay and music and sound effects and stuff. Maybe not sound effects, but music. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read Blossom's Recovery. It's been 2 months since I watched Buttercup's Betrayal, and still have terrible nightmares about my right arm being burnt by Buttercup via rocket boots, or Buttercup impaling me with a spear. Recently, that asshole who gave me the tape came to my house and rang the doorbell. I answered it, hoping it was my friend Brandon so we could talk about my experience with that abomination of a tape. I was shocked to see my future self again. I wanted to punch him in the face so badly, but didn't want to get into trouble. He said to me, "Enjoy my next masterpiece, me," and gave me that new satisfying VHS tape and ran off into the horizon. Brandon finally came over after dropping off his younger brother at daycare for his mom. I told Brandon everything that happened before he got here, and the first experience I had, he was shocked that I liked the original Powerpuff Girls. Even though I'm male, but I accepted it with a warm, heartfelt hug. I said, "Brandon, should we watch the tape or destroy it?" Brandon said to me, "Let us destroy it." Brandon and I tried destroying it with everything, but it didn't work. So we just decided to watch the tape. We examined it, making sure it has a label. I found the label and it said PPG-BR. I thought Blossom was gonna be okay, and I was right at the end of the episode. So I fixed up something to eat while Brandon hooked up the VHS player. When I put in the VHS in the VHS player and pressed play, the regular intro started up right away. Once the intro was over, we got the title card, which was called Blossom's Recovery. After that, the opening credits said, "Once again." Written and directed by Lord Josh. The episode started off right after the trio of villains escaped at the JoJo's lair, because we actually saw them retreat this time. I paused the episode to see Brandon say, "What happened to the narrator?" I responded with, "I don't know," and then I unpaused the episode and the show resumed. Buttercup said that was too close. Or Josh said, responded with, "What do you mean too close?" Buttercup showed the scar that went from her shoulder to the middle of the back, to the middle of her back. That never happened in the battle from what I can see. Or Josh threw up. Jojo said, "What the hell?" Or Josh said, "That's not nice to say to our granddaughter." Our granddaughter, I thought. Is Mo JoJo's is another version of me McCracken did not mention? My thoughts were interrupted when the scene switched to a hospital room with Blossom in the bed and Professor Utonium at her side. Bubbles said, "Professor, why do you think Buttercup betrayed us?" The professor said, "I think Buttercup did it for power and strength." Blossom coughed and coughed until the doctor came in. The doctor told the family that the surgery to remove the spear was successful, but the spear was lodged between the shoulder plate and the rib cage, avoiding the heart completely. Professor Utonium said, "Doctor, will she be okay?" The doctor said she'd be completely healed in 6 months. The episode went to a commercial break, and Brandon said, "What did that monkey mean?" I jokingly say, "Maybe this is a bad fan fiction." Graham replied, "Maybe." Then the commercial break ended, and the episode resumed with a title card that said 6 months later. Oh, the recovery is over, I thought. That means that the episode was over, right? Wrong. It really ended with the 2 remaining Powerpuff Girls going to downtown Townsville to fight a monster. Finally, the episode was over. This VHS tape restored my destiny with Powerpuff Girls. Future me, if you're writing this, thank you for this tape. P.S. This lost episode should have been longer. A little longer. And yeah, a Powerpuff Girls episode is like 11 minutes long, I believe, so yeah. I should have rewritten these 2 creepypastas, which I kinda did, really. But practice makes perfect, I suppose. So what do I give Blossom's Recovery? A 3 out of 10. It slightly improved itself. So yeah. This was a pretty short video. And next time we will do more Phantom Reads Creepypasta. Hold on. And the next episode will be for the Reads Creepypasta series will be Booba episode 105. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. So see you guys next time when I review another abomination of nature. So yeah, see you guys next time. And by the way, Drew Pickles Rules the Earth remake is already out. So if you want to see it, I'll put it in the link description below, so you can give me your thoughts on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.